Defense, I believe there's something you wanted to place on the record.
Yes, if I may, Your Honor. Mr. Gonzalez, we've gone over the list of evidence that's been turned over to us by the district attorney's office, correct?
Yes.
And you are aware that there was some data from a phone extraction, which was just obtained by the DA's office yesterday, as a matter of fact, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, I also inform you that we haven't had a chance to review that personally, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
However, we did go over the written reports.
Yes, sir.
Now, knowing that we haven't had the chance to review that phone extraction, is it your desire to still go forward today and enter a plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody pressured you, coerced you, or into that?
And it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged with the offense of online solicitation of a minor sexual conduct as a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There are no applications and there's to be Chapter 62 compliance. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense, how do you plea?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State would offer State's Exhibit number 1 and its attachments.
No objection.
All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. All right, so why are you doing this?
Stupid.
Well, I mean, no, because here's the thing. You clearly know that this is someone who's underage, and of course, it's a sting operation. But you knew that person, or you thought that person was underage.
It was a dumb choice.
Well, I don't know if it's a dumb choice. I'm trying to figure out if this is something he enjoys, the underage aspect of it, or if there's something else. Because I'm trying to figure out whether I should accept this plea and whether or not he's a danger to other people. Because dumb choices, I don't think it's a choice. Is it a dumb choice? Yes, but I don't think that's the reason he made the choice. Because how old is he?
At the time, Your Honor, was 31.
All right, you're 31 and trying to have an interaction with a 15-year-old. Why?
I have no excuse for it.
Anything to say, counsel?
Well, Your Honor, he's been in custody for an extended period of time. He doesn't have a criminal history. Pretty much from the beginning of my representation, October of last year, he has mentioned that he's wanted to accept responsibility for this. There's nothing from his past which would indicate any continuing danger. In the stipulations, and again, this doesn't excuse anything, but in the stipulations, he basically just says he hasn't had I believe he hasn't had a girlfriend or been around, hasn't had a relationship in 4 years. He's always told me it was just a terrible decision on his part. But he's also assured me that once that happened, that was it. It was a shock to his system, clearly, and it's obvious it was shocking to him in the video from the body camera footage. It's one of those things where he hadn't had the opportunity really to think at that moment about some of the ramifications of what was going on. But he has these 225 days that he's been in custody. He knows also, he's been advised about the Chapter 62 compliance. And he knows that it's because of this inexcusable decision on his part that he's got a lifetime of consequences.
All right, anything from the state?
Your Honor, I'll just confirm what defense said in terms of the very minimal criminal history from Mr. Gonzalez. There were a couple Class B marijuana charges. He had a couple misdemeanors as a juvenile, but no felony arrest for Mr. Gonzalez prior to this incident.
And one last thing is he was grateful that there wasn't an actual person involved, that it was just an adult posing, that there wasn't an actual individual that was harmed by this.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to follow your agreement, find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with minors. and no residents with minors. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No,
Nothing from this time.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Whenever, sometimes the people on the other end, they are underage people, right? And I can tell you, some parents are not good parents, but then you have some parents who are trying to do the best they can, but they really can't keep up with technology and what their children are doing or should not be doing. So you need to always be thinking about that, and you should be trying to make society better, not go through loopholes. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Have a good one.
You as well.